All right.
All right, let's see here.
I couldn't recognize it.
I got to move. Can you move that up, Greg, or is it me?
They're not going crazy.
All right, now Zoom went out and it came back in. Okay.
We played once. I had 12 players in the field for some reason. Tell the kid just.
Oh, this is great. We went perfectly fine this morning, and now we got technical difficulties.
Well, can you scroll that?
No, I can't do anything with it. My screen's locked,
Okay.
and I don't know why. And if I get out of here, I'm afraid I'm going to knock everybody off.
All right.
I don't want to do that. Let me see if I can do this. Let's do a new share.
Can you unshare it and then make
How's
it bigger
that?
and then share it again?
How's that? Can you see that, Paul?
That's it.
That's better.
Very good.
Okay, good. Okay. Hey, Les, you do know this. You do know I can't edit this because you send it over as a PDF.
I sent you one this morning as an Excel.
As an Excel. Okay, well, let me take.
That's an Excel right there.
Okay, then I'm okay. Never mind. I got the right one then. My bad.
Yeah, let me take a look. I got it here.
I got it. I got it. Yeah, it's got Lee County and Dunedin.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, we're good.
All right, let's get started.
All yours, Paul.
All right. I'm Paul Van Steenbergen, and same guy that's been hosting this thing for too long. I'm still the president of USA till I can find somebody to replace me. Look, this year has been extraordinarily uncertain. The amount of things that we've been facing as far as not knowing what's going to happen, as far as when we're going to start, when we can start. There's no real definitive thing from FYSA. So we decided as a group, meaning all of us, that we were going to get the season underway. There was no reason why we couldn't. We're going to play 4 matches in 6 weeks. We're going to play, but we're going to schedule it. We're going to schedule a full schedule. That means whoever else is in your division, we're going to assume you're going to play them twice, home and away, however many games that takes to do it. But we've only got 8 dates so far. We've got 4 in the spring. We've got 4 in the winter right now. The rest will show up on the schedule as TBDs because we don't know. We could go into April. High school soccer may not happen. We'll go right. We'll just keep on moving. So the amount we don't know right now, we're going to start. We know those first 4 matches. We've got 4 matches scheduled before high school tryouts, reasonably, if they're going to try out, in 6 weeks. So you've got 4 weeks to play. If something should happen, you got Columbus Day and the next weekend to make it up. We want you to get those 4 games in before. In other words, don't take those games and put them off into the spring because we're not done with the winter and spring yet. We're not done. We don't think. We'll know a lot more, I think, in 2 months or 3 months when we get through this, and we'll be able to more easily schedule those games. A. B, the guys whose fields aren't open will be playing away against somebody in a division, but against teams that do have their fields open, so that by the time we start scheduling, if all the teams that we know cannot open up, we'll have those 4 games, those first 4 matches scheduled away. We believe we have enough fields in this breakout to accomplish that, to handle the amount of away games we need. If we don't, we'll figure it out when we start scheduling it. But we think we're feeling by October 1st, everyone may be ready to go. But at that point, we'll only have 1 scheduled match left. So if you're a coach of the visiting team, be sure to contact the team you're playing that week to make sure 2 things. One is that nothing's happened untoward in the fields as far as the virus goes to get them closed down, A. B, you want to know what protocol that leaseor of that field that you're going to go play on needs to run. So you want to know what the protocol is going to be when you hit the fields. Are they going to take temps? Are they going to have them wash their hands? Are they where the parents going to stand? So you want to be aware of them so that when you hit the field, you've got a reasonable, an easy egress in. You'll know what to expect. The kids will know what to expect. Some of these fields we see, everybody gave us a little slightly different protocol, the fields that we see, so that some want a liability thing signed. Well, a kid can't sign them, okay? So we're going to have to figure out something for that, for those fields that require a special liability release by the leaseor. I don't know what we're going to do yet, but if your fields require that, then we're going to have to work on that and make some kind of general release or something, because a kid can't sign that legally. It's invalid. Next, what you're going to see up here are the divisions. Normally, we try and separate them by, 2 or 3 things. This year, we tried to get less worked at this to hone it. We tried to get the play as close as possible. In other words, the teams that we felt, or by record of last year, or whatever it is, fit together to play. So we're not, unless there's 2 teams that want to switch, but we're not going to do the kind of horse trading we normally do, because we don't have the availability of doing that. We're really locked in something tight here. One of the reasons is we need the fields that are open and the fields that are closed being balanced in every division also. We need somebody to be the away team that can play at their fields. So that also was a consideration. So not only was it closeness in play, but also we had to balance how many clubs are open in that division and how many aren't. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to play. So there's not a lot of real shaking we can do on this. We're going to get out and play soccer this year. If you want to do something more, fine, wait till next year and we'll take care of it then. But this year, with all the uncertainty we got, this is the best we can do. Now, we even know this will probably have some adjustments to it. There will be kids that will get sick or will test positive for the virus, and they won't be able to play, or that team will be quarantined. We know things are going to come up at the last minute. The reason we opened up is we think we've got both the clerical muscle, in other words, we've got people that can do things at the last minute, kind of, and we've got 25 years of experience. So the 2 of them, we think we can move fast enough to make sure that you get all the matches that we can in. You got to work with us though on everything else, because this is really a crazy year. Similarly, we're going to try to the extent possible to keep people playing close, but given the first 3 things we needed, the last one was a geography. Some people are going to be traveling a little further. Now remember, if there's 2 clubs in your division that are a little far, it's only 2 matches in an entire year. And if you can't, or you don't think you can do it, now's the time to drop out. We don't want you dropping out in the middle of this thing, because everybody's relying on everybody else to play as an opponent. So if you get in the middle of it and say, I can't do this, it's really going to be a pain in the ass for all of us. And, it's going to cost the club. And eventually they'll have to pay it or drop out of the league, either one. So that's all the limitations. Now, that being said, we're going to play. We're going to try and get a full schedule in at some point, and we're bound and determined to do it. We just don't know when. We may go into April or May. I don't know. I mean, that's up to the people in the league. But we'll see. I think we'll know a lot more after the first of the year, and I think we'll be able to tell a little more as to how we're shaking out. We might be able to start setting some more dates. Any questions on that before I turn it over to Les? Can everybody see what's up there? Greg, you don't know who's here yet, right?
Well, yeah, let me see if I can check everybody in.
All right.
Okay. Oldsmar, are you here?
I'm here, yes.
Thank you. Cape Coral? Is that a yes? Braden River?
Yeah.
Minnesota?
Yes.
PCU, Pinellas County? What happened to, what's his name, was on here all morning? Nobody from PCU? All right, Venice.
Present, Falcons.
Venice, thank you. Plant City. Dave, are you here?
Now Ian is.
Oh, Ian is from, okay, thank you, Ian. San Carlos, I know San Carlos is here.
Yep.
Okay, and whoever's got their mic on, could you please mute it until you're called upon, because you got some terrible background, some background noise. Tampa Rangers, FC Tampa Rangers. What happened to Peter Ward? Is that Peter? Guess not.
No, it's the 15s. Well, we got them. I mean, we'll.
I think he's
Okay.
trying to connect.
Okay. All right. So I got Plant City for 2 teams. Florida Spirit.
Yeah.
Okay. Florida Spirit's here. Florida Coast Football Strikers.
Yes, sir, here.
Thank you. North Lakeland United. Coach Gutierrez.
Hey, just for a question, he's marked as an 05.
He's marked as an 05. I
Yeah, they're
see
both
that.
here.
Okay.
We'll have to verify that. 'Cause
Okay.
He signed up as U15.
Okay. Signed up under U15 may have been the wrong one. Okay. Players Club. Who's on from Players Club?
Tony Coelho.
Hey, Tony. Nice to see you, Tony.
I see you.
Largo, I see Rick's there. Okay. Where's your dad at?
I'm out of field. I'm
Oh, okay.
watching. He's coaching.
He's coaching. Good stuff. Did we get Northport to join this time? Northport Fusion. Guess not. And West Citrus.
Yes, present.
West Citrus is present. All right. I will now turn. I got everybody less, but Rangers. I know Rangers.
Hey,
coach.
Greg.
Yeah.
The Auburndale Scream 06 boys is not on that list.
Oh, what, boys?
2006 Scream
Th-
U15.
Isn't that the team that withdrew?
Nope.
No, that was 16 last, not 15. They're still
Well, I don't
in.
have Auburndale
That's why
on
I
my
just
list.
messaged you that they need to get added.
Okay.
Huh?
Auburndale Scream 2006.
Yeah, Eric.
Put them in that second group because we may lose.
What did
If that's a
y'all play last year?
2005, they can't be in that group. Am I correct in assuming that?
Where did y'all play last year?
USA Division 2.
Okay.
All right. I'll put them in that second division for now till we get concurrence. Les
Yes.
on North Lakeland.
Yeah.
Okay.
But even if we do, that's where they would be. So that would be fun.
That'll give them 9 or 8.
That'll give them 9. If not,
Thank you.
Lakeland is good.
Just for point of clarification, this is Mike Calloway. Am I under the right impression that if FHSA indicates that they're going to postpone high school season, that we can continue the season instead of taking a break?
Yes.
Correct.
Thank you.
Yeah, and they're about as wishy-washy as the day is long.
Yeah.
So, okay, all right. So I got Auburndale Scream on there. Unless
We
you,
added Arbondale.
what's that?
We added Arbondale.
Yeah, I got it on the screen right now.
Excellent.
Okay.
Okay, so I got them in there, and you're going to check out 05 from North Lakeland.
Yeah, I will reach out to Gutierrez later on in North
Okay.
Lakeland.
It's all yours now, Les.
All right, guys, good morning, welcome. You see the groupings. I did my best to try and group everyone based on strength and create 2 groups out of that, and that's what I've done. If anyone has any questions or concerns, the floor is yours.
Are these all the divisions mixed together? 1, 2, and 3?
It's not,
Yes.
we're not doing division because it's not equal enough. So what I try to do is create 2 division based on strength and weakness of the teams. And also looking at what teams requested and how they performed last year.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Les, it's Tony Coelho.
Yes.
So my understanding, the second on the spreadsheet over here is the second, right?
You're breaking up. Repeat that.
I'm with the Players Club of Tampa Bay, and I'm guessing the second row over here, second division.
No, it's not a first and second division.
It's just 2 groups.
Just 2 groups.
Okay,
But
so
the teams in the second division is not as strong as the team in the first division based on strength or record from previous year, and also what you asked to be played in. That's how it was done.
okay, there is no first and second division. Then you just assort them together.
No, because we didn't have the amount of teams. Someone asked, yes, it's the first, second, and third divisions pushed together and then separated in some way to try and to get the best play we can out of it. So it's not there's no premier division or second this year. There's just 2 divisions.
So the
What we
top
did
group,
with Les, looked at all every parameter we could.
based on last year's performance. Okay, so that's a stronger group. The second group is not as strong as the first. That's how it's set up.
Got you. Thank you.
Les, how am I, if we're not calling them Premier, Second Division, what would you like me to call them to
We
differentiate?
can call them Group 1, Group 2.
Group 1, Group 2. Okay, thank you.
Anyone else? Okay, so if we have no question and everybody's comfortable where they are, then we're good to go.
Just one more point of clarification. Again, this is Mike Callaway. How are
Yes.
you going to, when we get into Commissioner Cup, President's Cup, State Cup, all of that, how are you going to, obviously, I would think that you would want to, you're going to schedule around that if we have to push into those dates?
Yes.
Yeah, we've attempted to set it up already. Greg is the vice president of the competitive for FYSA. So he looked ahead at their calendar. We tried to set just those 4 in the winter without any conflict, but we don't know they could change those dates or anything else. We will then have to reschedule, and we may, I'm not saying we're gonna, but we may play till May if everyone's willing and wants it to. We can fit it in. It depends how long our coaches want to go. But we're flexible enough this year that we're not going to cut it off arbitrarily at some date. We're going to try and get as many matches as we can in. That's our goal.
So how quick can we start our matches?
You're going to start on the 12th.
Okay, thank you.
It'll be there's 3 weekends in September, the 12th, 19th, and 26th, I think it is. There's 1 in October. Then there's 2 open dates. One is Columbus Day, where some people may be going to tournaments, so we're working around it. And then the last weekend where tryouts might be just starting. So it gives everybody 2 more weeks to fit in something that happens in the first 4 to get them in, to get that rematch in before you go away to high school, if in fact that's going to happen. That was the idea.
The ODP trials are on the 18th of September in Auburndale, I believe. What I'm understanding from your email is that there is no rescheduling of games or any of that. So if you have, so players are going to have to make a decision. Either they're going to not go to ODP. If you have a large bunch of kids that are going to ODP, what is your solution?
So it's always been that way because the schedule is never coordinated with ODP. So players have to make decision as to what they want to do, whether they want to go to ODP or play for their team.
Oh, and the other thing is we're playing the 19th, not the 18th, right?
What's that?
Well, usually ODP is the whole weekend.
Okay. But if that's what they're going to do, they can't be with their team, right? It's not possible.
But there's no rescheduling of those games.
Well, you'll have the weekend of the 10th and the 17th.
Columbus Day. If the other team you're scheduled against will reschedule it, yes.
Okay, so it is allowed. That was the question. It would be allowed.
It's only allowed on the 12th or the 19th. No other dates.
And I believe the way that the email was sent out, that wasn't.
Yes, it was incorrect, though. It was incorrect.
Okay.
It's either the 10th or the 17th of October. Those are the rescheduled dates.
All right. Thank you very much.
We were a lot of guys sent an email saying this.
Good. How about you?
Also, if you're close by a team that you're playing and you want to play a game during the week, that's also okay.
Yeah,
so if both of you are in the general area and want to play during the week, that's okay.
The top. I'm muted.
Any other questions?
Yeah, I have a question. When do you think
Dennis
and I know you may
us.
not know this, but when is the schedule potentially coming out? And two, when it's a home game.
Can you mute your, okay, go ahead, sir.
What's the anticipation of the schedule coming out? Which
I
know that's
within the next 10 days, I presume.
Okay.
You're not Canadian. One of the problems with the schedule coming out that we have is everyone's got to get their information back to us. If they don't,
There's too many people talking at the same time.
Your is not muted. Could you mute yourself because your background is causing problems? Thank you. The next question is, when you're hosting out at home, you all are not going to set the game times. We will do that as the host.
The clubs always set the game times.
Correct, as always.
All right. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We get enough trouble handling what we do have, but we need those game times back. Also,
I hear you.
Your thing is the
I hear you. Well,
back, that's what holds up sending them out again. Really.
Yeah. No. Different times, so things happen. So I just wanted to confirm. Thank you.
The other point to everybody, real quick, the last one is, which we got into in the girls groups. The teams that are home teams, but they're playing away, they're gonna pay for the referees. The home team will play for the referees. You will have home and away games. We're trying for the first 4 matches to make all those away teams away. No, so there's nothing to think about. But as we go further, if you play 2 games against somebody and it's both at their place, you're paying for one of them. You'll be technically the home team, so you'll handle the referees. They'll get them, but you'll pay for them. To be fair.
Go ahead, Tony.
Oh.
Go ahead, Tony.
They're talking over each other. I couldn't hear you. When is this? The schedule coming up?
Repeat that.
When is the schedule of games coming up?
When the schedule will be out?
Yeah.
I'm going to say, based on what Sherry said earlier, about 10 days.
Yeah, about 10 days. Okay.
Yes.
Are you guys going to send?
Shoot it.
Guys, hey, hold on. Guys who are not speaking, can you mute your phone, please?
The admin can mute them
And
too.
whoever is on the iPhone, can you mute your phone?
What's it called? No, what is it called? Who is that? Who is that? It's a beautiful stuff. Who is that? Who is that?
Hey, Greg, can you mute them, Greg, from where you are?
I gotta find them. Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
that's what I was just gonna say, Greg. I think you can mute them yourself.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm looking for them now. How's that?
All right,
That
go-
better?
go- Yes, go ahead, Tony.
Yes, the cost of the referee. I know Paul said that the home team will pay for the ref. Do you have the cost? You're gonna send us some information about it?
You mean the
It's
cost of the
posted on
referee?
the website.
That's on the website.
Okay. Thank you much.
Okay, anyone else? Well, guys, if we're good with everything, then we're basically adjourned. And look forward to seeing you guys and have a great season and see you soon.
One last question. Are you mailing out the packets as far as the game cards and all of that, or can we just go by what's in God's offer this year?
It will be sent to the club.
It'll be sent to the club. Thank you.
Thank you.
And we never got finished that quick and face to face.
All right, guys, take care. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thank you all.
You too, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for Minnesota.
Thank you.
Take care, everybody.
All right.
Zoom is the future.
Is the future.
Yes.
All right, Greg, our next group, U17, U16, sorry.
We got, yep, U16's on at 12:30.
Hi, this is Chris Hain. I'm from Minnesota, U16.
Awesome, thank you.
We're going to have
Hey,
a
Greg,
couple other
can you hear
coaches
me?
joining in too.
Okay.
Hey, Greg, can you hear me?
Yeah.
It's Wardy.
What's up, Peter?
I'm the U16 Celtic.
You're at U16 Celtic? Oh, there it is. Okay. What are you doing over there?
Some of the leads. Real. That's right. I was wondering that until today. Now I know that they're in the Premier League. I was wondering why they did. Okay, this is hard for me to think of the difference. So I'm just simply guessing. Okay. Okay, Mom. You can ask me that. Okay, Mom. You can ask me any team and team. They say, who's going to be better, Leicester or Everton? Really? Mom, Leicester being fit or Everton being good? Yeah, I know. People tell me if you need it. Chris, okay, I'll do that. Chris,
Mute at your, mute when you
yeah,
think
I want to
you
know
need
where
to.
Brighton and Burnley came. Brighton came 15 and Burnley 10. Okay, and then West Ham came 16.
Who is that, Greg? Mute him.
I'm trying to find him.
Oh, okay. You can't see who that is, can you?
I can see most of them, but some of them I
Why
can't.
just mute everybody?
There you go.
Let me see here.
Greg.
Yeah.
That North Lakeland team goes into the U16 group. I just confirmed that.
Okay, so take them out of 15. Hold
And
on.
put them in that first U16 group.
Okay, so.
So that'll have 9 in it, right, Les?
In which one?
Okay, Gutierrez is gone, correct?
Yeah, he's going into the U16 group.
Okay. Oh, okay, hold on.
How do I,
Unless, I'm sorry, I might have missed it. Number of games for that group? We're going with,
Well, if there's 8 matches, right, theoretically 16. We'll do home and
Paul?
away for everybody. Theoretically. I don't think we'll have enough dates for
So Greg,
that.
that first group will have 9, okay?
Yeah, so 16 games.
Hey, Paul, this is Ian with Plant City.
Yes.
Sorry, I think that you have the 2 Plant City teams reversed.
Okay, that's Greg. Greg and that's up to those guys. Les?
In which age group?
Yeah, it's the 06 boys, both of us. But the elite team was actually Division 3. And my team, the premier team, was the Division 2 team.
Are we looking at 16s?
The 06, the U15s.
Oh,
okay. You think premier should be in the tougher group and the elite in the less tough group. You see that?
Yeah,
Okay,
most definitely.
That's an easy switch.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay, wait a minute.
Yeah, thank you, though.
Yes,
thank you, but I only see on the list, Les, I
There's
see.
2 teams.
Okay, I'm looking.
Well, one's
I see
number
right-
8.
Okay, there it is. The Plant City 2006 Elite.
Move to the top group.
It is in the top group.
The number 8 should be the premier team, the 2006 premier.
Premier is a top group. Sorry.
Yes, it's okay. And then the elite should be in group 2.
Okay, so all right, so
what about 15s?
So we're just switching them, Greg.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just switching from elite to premier.
Yes.
Premier up top and elite
Premier
on
up
the
top.
bottom.
Okay, premier up top, elite in a second. Okay, hold on.
Yes, they'd get killed in that.
Well,
Okay.
it's not, don't forget, they're not all premier teams up in that first group.
No, I know, but I was looking at it because we played a good majority of them last year.
Okay.
And when we were scrimmaging the elite team, it was, it wasn't fair.
No,
So I don't want them to go
You
in.
want it as close as possible. That's
All right, do I have it? Hey, take a look at the screen. Do I have it right now? Premier on top,
Yes.
elite the second one. That's right.
Yes, sir. Yep, you're good.
Oh, that's great work.
We're
I
good.
don't know if you can
Lakeland is
do that.
gone. You removed that, right, Greg?
Removed what?
You removed North Lakeland and put them in 16, right?
I got, okay, hold on. I got, yes. North Lakeland is not in the 15s anymore, I believe.
All right. Okay.
And I got them in Gutierrez, North Lakeland. They're in the 16 boys right now.
Okay. All right. We can get started.
Wait, guys, I just talked to the club. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, me, John, I have the Oldsmar. No, I just talked to the club, and apparently we will not be playing with you guys this year. I just got this information 3 seconds ago. But since
What age group is that?
the 06 boys of Oldsmar, pretty much the first line you have on the spreadsheet.
Okay. So Greg would delete in the 06 boys.
Thank you very much.
The first name on there, 06 boys, delete.
Please, thank you.
That's what I'm doing.
Well, thanks for telling us.
No, you guys have a great weekend. Take care, guys.
That's the only team that's being deleted, correct, from Oldsmar?
Yeah, so we have 8 in each group.
Wait, to my knowledge, yes. I don't know about the other categories, so I can't speak for them. If they, I'll get the people from Oldsmar to talk to you guys and make sure.
Yeah, especially the girls' teams too, please.
Will do. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Paul, you can start.
All right, Les.
Yeah.
Just a real quick.
The U16 Auburndale boys aren't playing, are they?
Yes, we added the U16.
Yeah, I thought they were gone. The Scream U16.
See, that's the confusion because I thought it was U15, but we'll see who shows up, and I'll leave them there for now.
Okay, they're on. I got U16 boys. Yeah, Auburndale.
So we'll leave them there for now and see who shows up.
Okay.
Otherwise, we delete them. I can call and confirm that too.
Okay. All right, we're ready for this.
actually, I have an email that states they're withdrawing.
So the U16 boys are out.
Okay,
Correct.
hold on.
So I guess I deleted the wrong one. Thank you, Sherry.
Okay, so Auburndale Scream 2005, U16, they're out. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'm deleting them now. Okay, hold that. Go. Okay, I got the 16s up there. You got two groups. All right, Paul, you're on.
All right. Welcome, everybody. I'm Paul Van Steenbergen. I'm the president of USA. Look, this has been I'll be quick. This has been a year of monumental uncertainty. It has been extremely difficult to even put this much together. I'm not, all of us want to play, but with all the uncertainty, fields, FYSA, all of the different protocols that we've got to get in different places, it has been really difficult to get out and put the schedule together. But we made a commitment. We felt like everybody wanted to play. So we've got 4 matches scheduled before when we think high school soccer might start. There's 4 dates. There's 6 weekends. Please try and make all 4 dates. If you can't make those dates for some reason, there's 2 dates, Columbus Day and the next weekend, to make them up. Because we're going to give you a home and away schedule complete, there'll be some TBDs to be determined on them. Right now, we only have 8 dates. But if you've got more than, obviously you're going to have more than 8 games, the rest of them will TBDs. We might not play them at all because we can't, or we might play in April or March, whatever. But we're going to try and play all of those matches. We know that it's going to be difficult for some people, for some places, but that's okay. We're going to work with that. I think we've got the clerical muscle and the 25 years of experience that we're going to be able to, we think, keep things moving and keep everything on an even keel by staying in communication with everybody. All of the different things that can happen, we think we can handle that, and we'll get these matches in for the kids this year. A, B, as you see these groups, we have very little room to maneuver because we don't have our normal 3 and 4 division amounts of teams where we can go back and forth. This is the best we can do. Les has worked over this back and forth, looked at the clubs. So these are not premier and second division. These are one group we feel is probably better than the other group in general. And we tried to make it that it's as even as possible. But there's no first and second division because truly we've got 3 divisions in here. So it's as good as we can get. Given the other thing, we had to make sure that each division, or try to make sure in each division, we had enough teams that had fields open so they could be the home team, at least for the first 4. You clubs that aren't open yet and might not be open when we schedule this, which is going to happen this week. If you're not open of this week, your first 4 matches are going to be away. We just don't know when you're coming back, the 15th, the 1st of October. So we're just going to schedule them away to make it that way. When you come back, you may be the home team and still playing away when you come back if you can't get back on. The home team's going to pay for the refs, but you may be the home team playing somewhere else at somebody else's place. But regardless, for all intents and purposes, you're the home team as far as the referee fees. It's going to be not confusing, but you're going to have to stay with it. Secondly, before you play the first 4 matches, make sure you call ahead to the club that you're going to go to where you're going to play. So in the week before you're going down there for 2 reasons. One, to make sure they're still open and they haven't had some viral, catastrophe where their leaseor closes the fields. Number 2, make sure you know the protocol that their leaseor is going to demand to play, to be safe. We've seen a variety, like there's 8 different approaches. Most of them are not odious, but there are some I see that's asking for a waiver. We're going to have to figure that out afterwards tonight because a kid can't sign, the kid's parents aren't there, a kid can't sign a waiver and have it legally binding. That may not work for your leaseor at your fields. So if that's the case, you need to know that. You need to know if they're going to require temperatures, if you got to take the temperature and report it to them, if they're going to take the temperature. So when you call them, make sure you understand the protocol at the field you're going to, when you're going to do it, so you can get there, get through the protocol, and play the match. So there's no hangups as far as that goes. You're going to bring your passes, and you're going to do their protocol, whatever it is that they have to legally do to uphold their leases. That's it. We'll stay, we'll communicate, you'll know what we're thinking at all times. And if you don't think you're going to be able to play, if you don't think you're going to be able to get through the season, tell us now so you can drop out and we avoid having to have a bye or having somebody show up at a field where you're not playing. If you can't make it, if you're under organized, if there's any other problem, now's the time to get out and tell us, and we'll just schedule around you, no problem. Please. Thank you. That's it. Les?
Yes. Okay. Before I start, is Cape Coral on the line?
Cape Coral is on the line, yes.
Did you play Premier last year?
Not the blue team. The black team did. This is the team that played second division and was at the bottom of the table.
All right, fine. Okay, just wanted to confirm that it's not the same team. Okay.
No, the black team's in FSP. They're in a state league.
Yeah, go ahead, Greg. Guys, these are the groupings, and we try to group it based on strength and where you played last year. And these are the two groups. The bottom group is a stronger group, and the top group is a combination of both. But the bottom group, if you want to look at it, you could call it Premier, basically. So look at your groupings. If you have any questions, now is the time to ask them, or if you want to change, if you like to change something or make a request, we can consider it now.
Sorry, mate. Go on, Doug. How are you doing, Doug? Off you go.
Good, Craig. I just had a quick question. Does the bottom group start in row 32?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for the
I'm sorry. Yeah, they're separated by two lines. Yes. Greg, you want to make roll call? Sorry.
Yeah. Just a quick one on the St. Pete Raiders Tampa team. That team, the last 2 years has played in the Premier as Liverpool, and it finished, I think, third this year and second the year before.
Yeah.
We have just from a heads up, we have 11 players out of them two last years on this team of St. Pete Raiders out of the 16 squad of 16. So 11 players returning from that squad of 16. And they finished second, I think, the year before and third this year. Just FYI.
Okay. You're in the more difficult group, though, are you not?
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know, man.
Well, that's what we're talking about. Listen again. I think, Les, did you say the bottom
group is the stronger group?
33 to 40 are the stronger teams.
Wonderful. Thank you.
You're where you need to be as well as we can do.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Go ahead, Greg. Make your roll call.
Yep. Okay. Let's go. 6 teams. Let's see here. Okay. First, Hernando.
Yep, here.
All right. Bartow. Anybody from Bartow?
I'm here.
Okay, thank you. Winter Haven, we know we got Les here.
Here.
That's Alan.
Here.
Oh, okay. All right. Cape Coral?
Yes, present.
All righty. Celtic, who's that? Ward? Peter Ward?
Yeah. Do you hear me?
All right.
Yeah. Do you hear me?
Who? Okay. We got Celtic. North Lakeland Tropics. Oh, wait a minute.
North Lakeland.
North Lakeland. So is it Tropics or North Lakeland?
It's North Lakeland.
Okay, because Tropics is the other group.
Yes, Tropics is the other group. I'm North Lakeland. The Tropics is the other group.
Okay, so you are North Lakeland. Tropics is not in. Okay, good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let me get rid of that Tropics thing. Okay.
Tropics is not in, they didn't register? Or they're just not present?
The Tropics?
Sherry, did the Tropics register? 'Cause I have them in the list. Lakeland Tropics.
But they've got North Lakeland.
Okay, I'm looking. Give me one moment.
They've got the North Lakeland ID though, Les.
They do?
No, they don't.
They
Yeah.
don't? No, that's a different ID.
That's a different one.
North Lakeland, NLFC is North Lakeland.
No,
It's C,
CNN,
C group.
NY is North
and
Lakeland.
It's Lakeland Football Club.
I have a registration for Lakeland Tropics.
All right, so we'll leave them there, Greg. They're just not present.
Okay, they're just not present. I'll go beat on Dara. Okay. Lake Wales. Is Lake Wales present? And how about Charlotte Premier? Charlotte Premier is not present. All right. Braden River.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Auburndale. Auburndale's here.
No, Auburndale is out, Greg.
Okay, so that Auburndale Scream 2005 is out, right?
Yeah, they're scratch.
Scratch. Okay, I'm going off a sheet, not off the screen. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Minnesota.
Minnesota's here.
Thank you. All right, we know St. Pete Raiders Tampa is here. And what about Tony St. Pete Raiders? Tony Paris is here.
Yep, we're here.
Okay, good. Okay, so we got both of them here. And Tampa Bay United.
Yes, we're here. And being in that first group for us, we're like the fourth team out of Tampa Bay United for 05s, and we've struggled in the second and third division before. I don't think being in the top tier is going to benefit anybody.
Well, you registered for the top tier.
So what are you asking? You're asking to move out of there?
You
To the lower
registered for the
tier.
top tier.
Okay, well, can we unregister being the top tier? I mean, we've been in the league for the last 3-4 years.
Weren't you in Premier last year?
No, we were like third division. We were the TBU out of Palm Harbor.
So why did y'all register for the top tier?
I don't know, but I mean, I'm not interested in getting killed every game. I mean, if it was a registration mistake that we were in the top tier for this, then I apologize. But we've been in this league for, the last 4 or 5 years. We've never been in the top tier.
What group were you in last year?
I believe it was last year there was only 2 divisions. So we were in the bottom.
3 divisions.
So then we were in the third division last year.
Are you TBU SELE? Is that the one?
TBU Select at 2005 with number 37.
Okay. You guys finish with a 208 record in D2.
Okay. So that record.
Yeah, Greg, we can move them out of there.
Yeah, actually, they didn't select a preferred division, so I think that's where the confusion came from on their application.
Sorry about that, but it certainly isn't.
No worries.
Okay, thank you, Sherry.
So Greg, we'll move them up top. Anybody want to move to the bottom group? Cape Coral? Geography-wise, it would work for Cape Coral if they want to move.
No, we need the lowest division. We finished at the similar to what TBU's record was in the D2. And if you're going to have, if this is the way it sits, you're going to have 10 teams in D2 and 6 in D1. Is it possible then, if we look at those 10 teams, if there's only going to be 8 games, then you could split them either north-south 5 and 5, or even D2, D3 5 and 5, and then that would give everybody, that would give a home and away and have 8 games.
We could look at that, sure.
Because I would request the D3, like it's Or if you had the table up there in front of you, you'll see we were in the South Division last year, the blue team, and finished at the bottom of the table. So if you either do a north-south, that would be easy. And then the other group, similarly, you can do north-south or D2,
North and south.
Greg, here's what we can do, Greg. We can take the top 5 and split them into 5 and then the bottom 5.
Yeah, north and south would be good.
North and south.
I'm all in favor of that too.
Okay, we'll have to figure that. We'll
have to rearrange that. So we have Bartow, Winter Haven. We'd have to move Lake Wales, North Lakeland.
No, estamos bien, estamos cerquita nosotros.
Let me just play with this for a minute, guys.
Okay.
Well, you have 5 that are in Polk County.
Yeah, just keep them in Polk.
Well, that's what I'm moving around, guys.
Yeah, Bartow, Winter Haven, LFC, North Lakeland, and Lake Wales.
Yeah, I'm moving them around. Just give me a minute here.
Yeah.
And while we're on that, I'm looking at the number of applications. I have 15 applications, but if I'm counting right, I think there's 16 teams listed here.
Remember league count? We added league. Oh, we moved North Lakeland from the U15 down to the U16.
Right.
North Lakeland United Gutierrez
Yes.
is now U16.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, maybe I have to fix it on my side. Okay.
Yeah, Sherry, that was the one that Jody had registered us before the swap of the years. And it, for some reason, it kept my year, because this is a new team, it kept the younger year for some reason in the registration.
Okay.
So it should be
Okay, yep, you're right. I got it.
In the top group, we have Lakeland, Bartow, Winter Haven, Lake Wales, and North Lakeland. Are you with me, Greg?
Hold on, I'm trying to. Okay, 16.
No está tan para tampoco.
And then in the bottom group, we have Celtic, Hernando, Charlotte, Cape Coral, TBU.
¿Se movieron al Celtic? Los
Okay.
Celtics no.
All right, go with the. Okay, give me the top. Give me the top group of the 16s there.
It's Lakeland.
Okay, hold. Is that North Lakeland?
Tropics, Lakeland Tropics.
Okay, Lakeland. Okay, I'm writing this down. So.
Okay. Tell
So I
me
don't-
you're ready.
Okay, who's the next one?
Bartow,
Bartow. Okay,
Winter Haven,
right.
Lake Wales, and North Lakeland.
Okay, I got Bartow, Winter Haven, and then who? Oh, Lake
North
Wales.
Lakeland.
Lake Wales. Okay, I got Tropics, Bartow, Winter Haven, Lake Wales, and North Lakeland.
Yes, that's the top. That's the group.
Okay.
And then in the next group,
Next group has got Braden River, Spirit.
no. We have Celtic,
Oh, okay, my bad. Okay, Celtic,
First Hernando,
Celtic.
Charlotte, Cape Coral, TBU.
Hold on, Celtic, Hernando. What have I got left? Celtic, Hernando.
Charlotte,
Pidiendo, porque
Cape Coral, TBU.
los primeros 4 juegos fuera. Y que vamos a hacer, si somos home team, estamos teniendo que
Can I just ask a quick question? So this is basically we're separating off the Pasco teams to play in Pasco, and then everybody from like Lakeland all the way down to Cape Coral has to travel. Is that what we're doing?
No, we're going north and south.
entre norte y sur.
How is Palm
Okay.
Harbor south?
I was just asking. I just wanted to throw that out there.
All the top group that you see, the 5 top teams are all in Polk County. And the only team that throws that off is Cape Coral is the only one that's furthest away in the second group.
One other limiting factor is, do you have enough teams in there to play that their fields are open? The other thing to consider. When you're making these smaller groups, you're now restricting, you got the chance of running into the thing that you don't have enough teams with available fields.
Well, Celtic, is your fields open?
Celtic fields are open. We have a load of games today.
Fernando, is your field open?
The fields are open, yes.
Charlotte? Yeah.
Well, it's open.
Cape Coral, your field is open?
Yes.
And TBU, your field is open?
No.
Okay, so four of the 5 teams have open fields.
Very good. Very good.
And on our end, the only field that is not open on the north end is Lake Wales.
Perfect.
Are we sure Lake Wales is still going to play?
I will check with them today, but they intend to play. It's just that they can't play any games in Lake Wales, so they might have to come up to Winter Haven or Bartow or somewhere.
Gotcha.
Celtic, what is the name of your fields, please?
So Greg, you're good?
What's that?
You're good with the groupings?
Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Hold on. Yes, I'm
All
good
right.
with that there. So I got that split. So I have 3, and then the last piece down there, the Braden River, Spirit, Minnesota, the 2 St. Pete's, and Lee County. Those are all still intact.
Yes.
Okay, we're good.
And what is the name of the fields for Celtic?
Celtic, what's the name of your field?
It's a war. I don't know. It's
It's
the Warhawks Soccer Complex.
You're good.
You're
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Can you say it again?
I think it's called I don't know what it's called. It's called Warhawks Soccer Complex.
Oh, Seminole Warhawks. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What's the name? Hey, Wardy, what's the name of the park that's right there?
It's Seminole Warhawks.
Okay, I mean that's the
It's a baseball field as well, isn't it?
there's a big park right before you get to your fields, though.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
All right.
Hi, this
so we
is Minnesota. The Blackstone Park is available, but we're at 50% capacity. So basically that means 2 teams and coaches, but the parents would have to stay in their cars.
Oh well.
All right, guys. Any question on the groupings? Any questions? Going once, going twice.
Actually, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So looking at this now, I see first year is 21. We're still doing 2 different groups? Is it 1 group and 2 group? Because although 21 to 30 is kind of combined in that big 21, like 5 group.
You're breaking up and somebody's playing music. Can you guys mute your phone, please? Greg, can we mute up Peter and Josh and whoever and Mike? Because I'm not sure where it's coming from.
That should do it right there.
Go ahead, Harrison.
Okay, so I was just trying to, I see a big group from 21 to 30. I was just trying to see where we're at on the, so
21 to 30, what do you mean?
That's the ones we just split.
What team are you?
First Hernando?
First Hernando, you are with?
21.
Celtic, Charlotte, Premier, Cape Coral, TBU.
Okay, perfect.
Celtics are in there too, right? Charlotte, Celtics, Hernando. Okay. All right.
Your furthest traveler for what it is Cape Coral.
Yeah, that's not a big deal. We're just a new team, so I'm just trying to figure it out.
Anybody else with questions? If there's no other question, guys, we're adjourned. Good luck. Have a great season, and we'll see you guys soon.
Thank you, gentlemen.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
17s.
17s are on next at,
Hey, definitely Zoom is the way to go.
Yes.
We'll
Zoom
make,
forever.
we'll make our own breakfast
North Lakeland U17's here.
and our own lunch.
no, I heard Paul say they,
Hey, we'll Uber Eats it.
We can have Paul send us our meals to our house.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
Paul.
It'll save us enough money. We can Uber Eats, send it to everybody.
There
Yeah.
you go.
So Les, this next group's got 3 distinct divisions.
Yes.
You know, in that 16s, just to tell you, you're going to have to really work a little bit because you only got 3 fields open right now, which is enough.
Okay.
You got Braden River, Lee County, I think, is open, and Minnesota
County is open.
The 2 St. Pete teams aren't open.
Okay.
And
So
Devil
Spirit is
Terrace
open,
isn't
right?
open.
Is Spirit open?
No.
Okay.
So that's where we're going to have to work with Sherry. That's where the hard work's going to come in for her, is figuring that stuff out.
Okay.
We'll try to arrange it so that the first 4 matches are played somewhere, you know,
Right.
somewhere where the fields are open. Then
Right.
we'll worry about what the schedule looks like after that. But we'll have a schedule to work with. We'll have made a schedule, right?
Yeah.
Then we can do all the footing and ticking later.
All right. We can start the 17. Paul, you're up.
Yeah. All right. Welcome, everybody. This is Paul Van Steenbergen. I'm the president of USA. I'm getting tired of saying that. Listen, this year, as you all know, is just rife with uncertainty. This is the most difficult situation we've ever had, and of course, everybody's experiencing it. We decided as a league we were going to try and get some matches in before the theoretical start of the high school season. So we've established a 4-match fall season in 6 weeks. We'll start on the 12th. We've got the Columbus Day and the weekend that technically you start your tryouts open. So if for some reason you can't make it in those first 4 and you can get your opponent to agree, you can move them to one of those 2 dates. But get those 4 matches in those first 6 weeks, because when we go to the winter to fill out the schedule, our schedule is going to look like we'll schedule for you playing 1 home and 1 away game with everybody in your division, however many games that is. It depends on how many are in the division. So we're going to do that. We've only got 8 dates right now that we know we have scheduled. That is 4 in the fall, and so far 4 in the winter or spring. Now we anticipate that as things open up, we'll be able to fill out the schedule, but on your thing, it'll be TBD, to be determined. And as we get closer after the first of the year, we'll be able to start dropping some dates in there, all right? So it's going to be a little bit crazy at first. And you guys without fields are going to be playing away for the first 4 matches. At least as soon as we start scheduling, whoever doesn't have fields, they're going to, all 4 of their matches are going to get scheduled away, just because we want to have them. So secondly, look, when there isn't a lot of give in this, and what you're going to be looking at as far as the divisions. There are some adjustments we can make if they're egregious, but we've got to stay balanced, not just in the level of play, but also we got to have a balanced amount of fields open. So we got to have clubs in those divisions that have enough open fields that we can play. If every team in there doesn't have open fields, you're not going to play anywhere. So we have to balance this thing so we don't have the flexibility that we usually have in our normal meetings. this year. And I think Les has got it really good as far as balance on level of play. So we'll go from there and see what we can do. But there isn't a lot of horse trading we can do because we've got all these constraints we've got to meet in order for everyone to play. Call the team that's away. Call the home team the week of the match. Make sure you get in touch with them. Two things you got to know. One, are their fields still open? Has anything happened to change that as far as the virus or their leaseor? Because that can happen overnight. Number two, you got to know the protocol that the leaseor is making those clubs do. And we've seen from everybody, the protocols vary from county to county, city to city. Some are heavier than others, but you need to be prepared for those protocols, whether it's they're going to take the temperature, they're going to give them a test, they're going to have them wash their hands, they're going to spray them down with Spectracide. Whatever they're going to do, you need to know and have that ready. The one thing that is most troubling and we're going to have to work on is we see some of them are going to require a specific waiver of liability. Now, we'll have the FYSA waiver you will have. But some of these parks are going to require, it seems, or maybe they're going to require that particular park. You're going to have to sign a waiver for them to not be liable for anything that happens on there. Kids can't sign that legally, I don't believe. So we've got a problem. We've got to make it out ahead of time, or we've got to try and develop an overall one. We'll get with a lawyer and we'll talk to people this week and see what we got to come up with. But you need to know what you're facing when you hit that field, because you want to have a nice smooth egress onto that field so everybody knows here's what we're going to do when we get there. We got to do A, B, C, and D. So make sure the fields are open and make sure you understand the protocol that you are going to be subject to when you get there, all right? Home and away. You're going to be scheduled home and away even if you're not playing home and away. The home team pays the refs. Even if you're somewhere else and you're the home team, you'll be responsible for paying the rest before the match. All right, bring cash. Now, we were thinking about trying to make it more even, but you guys can come up with the right amounts. I know there's $140. You need a 5 and some 10s and 20s. That's about it. We got to communicate. We got to work with each other because this is just an insane period. But we think, meaning the guys on the board and everybody else, we think we have the depth in our clerical team and the 25 years of experience that we'll be able to make the wiggles and waggles we're going to run into here and make it work. So you will get every match that we want to get you, that the league wants to have. You'll get to play. When, we're not sure yet, but we're determined to get them in. Whether we're playing in April, if some people want to, maybe that's something. Maybe the soccer season doesn't happen in high school right away. We'll drop games in there again if people are ready to play. So we're right here. We know there's going to be changes. We know there's going to be people that can't go or, different problems. We'll handle them. Sherry is a pro. Greg with the referees, he's helping us out this year again. We'll make it work somehow. Believe me. Thank you. Les, you take it over, buddy.
Okay. All right. First off, before I turn Les loose on you guys, can we get I need to get a roll call here of everybody that's here. So I'm going to go down the list of 17s here and give me a shout, please, if you're here. Okay. All right. Chargers.
We're here.
Thank you. Rangers, Newcastle. Not here. Florida Spirit.
Here.
And
here.
North Lakeland.
Here.
Thank you. Wamama.
Here.
Rural YSA. Good. Thank you. West Coast Chaos. Not here. Okay. Sarasota Spartans.
Yeah, we're here.
That must be Kai. Hi, Kai. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good to hear. Okay, we're still going here. Braden River. Braden River, the 17s. Okay. West Citrus.
Here.
West Citrus is here? Yes? Okay.
Yep.
Rangers. Wait a minute. Why have I got two Rangers Newcastle? I got two. Take a look at that, Les. I got two Rangers Newcastle.
Last one of them was the Tigers, probably.
Now is this okay? This is FC Tampa, not Liverpool.
Excuse me, Greg. Sherry, can we check the registration and the Tampa Rangers Newcastle, see if we have two registration, or that's just a mix-up?
I'm checking right now.
Thank you. Florida Coast Football Strikers.
Here.
Thank you. PCU 2004.
Here.
Seminole FC 2004.
Here.
And don't go no place because I got a question for you about one of your younger teams.
Sure.
Florida, I got Florida Spirit.
Here.
We got two teams in this age group?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Tampa Dynamo.
Here.
All right. Cape Coral.
Greg, did you miss 1 second, Greg? Did you miss Dunedin? Did you call Dunedin?
Sorry?
Did you call Dunedin in the second group?
No.
We added Dunedin this morning.
Yeah. I didn't know which group they were in though.
They're in that second group. I sent you the spreadsheet on that.
Okay. All right. I'm on the one I printed out.
Is Dunedin here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
And just to verify, I have one FC Tampa Newcastle
Okay.
application.
Do we know which group they're going to go in?
We'll
Well,
leave them
we'll talk about that in a minute.
we'll leave them in the top group.
All right. So I got Dunedin there, and
So-
Charlotte Premier.
Here.
Thank you. And hold on, I got a couple more on my third sheet here. Lehigh.
Here.
Thank you. Lehigh's here. Manatee area.
Here.
Manatee Magic. There you go. St. Pete Raiders.
We're here.
Thank you. And the last one, San Carlos.
We're here.
Awesome. Everybody's here. Les, all we need to find out about is the Newcastle Rangers.
Greg, before we start, we're going to leave Newcastle in the top group, delete them in the second group.
I have Newcastle in the top group and Newcastle in the second group.
Delete them in the second group.
Leave them in the second and scratch out the top one?
No, delete the second.
Oh, delete the second one. Okay.
Yeah, because remember, these are, and everybody, these are not premier first, second. I mean, we've had to mash them all together because we've got an abnormally a lot smaller than we usually have teams.
I just want to make sure.
It's not a clean,
Right.
it's not a clean, the only guys that want to premier are playing together. That's not true. There may be some guys that want to premier, some Division twos, but Les has got them rated by strength of team.
Right. I just want to make sure we're missing a team. We have
this group,
it's going to throw us in. One of those groups is going to have 6. One will have 7. The last one will have 8, correct? Les?
Yes. And
It's going to fall.
And for this group, the top group is a true D2 group. The third group is a true premier group. And the second group is mixed.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Gotcha.
Guys, look at the screen. Look at where your teams are. Any questions, concerns?
San Carlos is not a premier team this year.
Well, they were registered as a premier team.
I don't know what. I apologize for that registration. Where did
you play last year?
We played in Southwest Florida League last year, so we're coming in as a Division II team.
So you didn't play in this group?
Correct.
You didn't play for USA last year?
We did not play USA last year. No.
Okay.
All right, so you've got more in that group,
So
Les. You're still in good shape,
we'll
right?
move San Carlos to the second group.
Yeah, no problem. You got 7 in that first group. We're still good.
All right, Greg, move San Carlos to the second group, please.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, put them in where you took Newcastle out, and you'll be balanced again.
Okay, hold on. All right, so Newcastle's coming out of which group?
Newcastle came out of the second group, right, Les?
No, Les. Newcastle's coming out of which group?
Newcastle stays in the first group,
Okay,
comes out of the second group, and replaced with San Carlos.
Take out number 54.
And San
Right.
Carlos comes out of the third group.
Line 54 on Les's new one.
yeah.
And put St. Carlos in, right? So we're good.
Done. All right, how's that look? How's that look?
Much
Now
better.
we have 7 teams in the third group, 7 teams in the second, 7 teams in the first.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep.
Yeah, so that's a 12-game schedule.
Yep.
Theoretically, we only got 8 scheduled so far.
You're right, Les. 7 in each.
Okay. Any other questions?
Which sorry, which group was a true Division II team group you said?
Repeat that.
Which group is a true Division II group you said?
The first group is all D2 as requested.
So just so you understand, in relative strength, the bottom group would be stronger than the top group, and the top group a little stronger than the middle group, right?
Yes,
Les?
that's correct.
All right. But they're not all D2, D3 Premier. They're as close as we could get, given we need to have fields that are open in every one of these divisions also. Hopefully we have that. We're close.
San Carlos has 3 fields and no restrictions.
Very good. Oh, that's great to know.
Any other questions, guys?
Can you say that one more time? The bottom group is a little stronger than the top group, and the top group is a little stronger than the middle. Say it one more time. People were talking.
The third group is the strongest group. The top group is second. The middle group is third.
Okay.
We're going to label them 1, 2, and 3. Doesn't matter which. We just had to mash some together, and that's.
Any other questions, guys?
No question.
Your game reports will be mailed to your club, and you get them from whoever is in charge of your club. Okay.
And we're planning on playing 8 games with the possibility of more, or just 8?
Yes, 8 games
We're
to
gonna
start with the
schedule
possibility
12.
of more.
We have 4 dates scheduled right now. The other 4 are to be TBDs, to be determined.
I have a question. Is there a possibility of adding a 5th game in the fall, or if you add a game,
No.
you think that would be in the spring?
No, there's no possibility unless you want to pick up a stray game with somebody just to play. But we've left 2 weekends open the way it is. We've got 4 scheduled. We've got 2 more, which we cannot schedule because one's Columbus Day where there's all kinds of tournaments, and the other one's really the last day that there's going to be tryouts that week. We left those 2 dates open for any makeups we need.
Right. Thank you.
If you want another match, I would grab it on Columbus Day. That's a lot of teams will not have anybody to play, and you say, come on down and play.
Also, as we indicated earlier, if there's no high school, then that would change everything.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
High school doesn't play. We start dropping right in behind them and
All
start
right.
more matches.
I have a question. So the for games are the four Saturdays that you have scheduled for the fall.
September 12th, 19th, and 26th, and October 3rd.
Are like the only definitely scheduled dates, and which we have to be 100% committed and mandatory play on those days to be able to play the league.
But you also have 2 alternate dates in October, the 10th and the 17th, that you can reschedule a game.
Okay, the
And
4.
also, let me add, if you're close to another team, you can do a weekday game also.
But you've got to get the team you're playing to agree.
Okay, but I want to be clear about the 4 dates that you proposed for the springs. Those are still to be determined, right?
No, we have 4 already. What are they, Greg? They're like the February 6th, or I mean, whatever they are, there's no opposing FYSA things now. So we scheduled, we'll give you 4 dates in the winter, spring. They can be rescheduled. You just got to get them scheduled before the end of the season. And you got to get the other team to agree. But we'll give you that date. That date is scheduled. Now, you can change the schedule. You got to let us know. You've got to let Sherry know so we can adjust the refs. And you got to get the other team to agree. But in the spring, you can schedule them anywhere you want as long as the other guy agrees and we know to get a ref there.
Okay, guys, keep in mind a few things. FYSA has pushed a lot of President's Cup, Commission Cup, State Cup. It's all going to be jammed into the spring. And we all know that everybody loves to go to tournaments as well. So you throw FYSA Cup competitions, you throw tournaments, and then you throw in rescheduled games, and it's going to be a mess. So if you can, at all possible, to help everybody out, if you have to push off one of those first 4 dates, push them on to the 10th and the 17th of October, if at all possible, as makeup.
Yeah. Do not push those 4 into the spring. You'll never make it because we still have the other dates we haven't filled in yet.
And also, guys, don't forget, you also have Sunday if you want to utilize the Sunday.
Yeah, anything if someone will agree to, you can do.
So if we agree,
Saturday and Sunday of those weekends.
okay, and if we agree to any other team to play a game that is originally scheduled TBD for the spring to play on a Sunday during the fall, is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Paul?
That won't work because that team, whoever you're going to schedule, will be scheduled for another match. You know what I'm saying? In other words, whoever you're going to try and schedule in the TBD area should have a match that weekend. Now, if they can play on a Sunday, yeah, I'd do it. Well, why not? What do you think, Les? It's up to Les.
That's fine with me as long as both teams agree.
Yeah. You'd have to move it to a Sunday or some other game because you couldn't move it to
And also make sure there's enough time. You got to make sure there's enough time to get a referee for it also.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sundays.
You can pull them forward for sure.
So Sundays during the fall stage of the schedule are
during the week.
Okay.
The other guys got to agree. We got to be able to get a ref there. Boom.
Okay.
When we see our U17
Division
1. When do you consider the last day of the season that we can schedule a game?
It's too early to say, guys.
We don't know. It used to be every other year was March 31st. We had a hurricane year about 3 years ago that knocked out. We lost 2 weekends. We went to April 31st.
Okay. But you are enough flexible to consider to move it.
If there's only 2 teams, that say I want to play, then go play. We don't care because even the standings this year might not be. They're not going to mean anything in terms of getting anything for State Cup or anything else. they're just games because we're not going to be symmetric. Some guys may get in 8 games and some guys may only get in 5 games because of restrictions, health, virus, something. So we know that we've got to be as flexible as possible, but we're saying, hey, we'll help you schedule. Just let us know.
Hey guys, where do we get the game forms, the 3-part game forms? We usually get.
Sherry's going to send them to the clubs.
Sorry.
Game reports will be mailed to the clubs.
Thank you.
All right. If no other questions, guys, you're adjourned. Have a great season, and thank you all for coming.
You're welcome. And thanks for your flexibility and understanding.
Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Bye.
Thanks, guys. Good work, Wes. Goddamn, man.
Good luck, everybody.
You're my new hero.
Hey, so far, great job, guys.
Hey, Paul, I had a question.
Yes.
Yeah, real quick, guys. Sorry. I think, Greg, you had a question for me, Seminole FC, younger team.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yes. Hold on a minute. I got to find out.
I got 2 age groups, I think.
Wait, that's Northport.
I'm going to say an hour, maybe a half hour.
Oh, yeah. U17, 18 girls. Is that team still viable?
Yeah, they showed up this morning. They said the meeting was about a minute and a half to 2 minutes long, and it had ended.
Well, everyone's lasted about 20 or 30 minutes. They just got on the tail end, I'm sure.
Okay.
All right, but
yeah, that's what I was going to. They're
okay.
in.
They're definitely in, though.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Girls are in.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Appreciate all your guys' help and efforts to get this going.
Thank you for showing up.
Yeah. Well, thank you. It's all of us together.
And if there was any question.
One more quick question.
Oh, sorry. I'll let you go. Thanks, guys. Our fields are open too, so we have no restrictions.
Who's speaking?
Seminole FC.
Seminole Youth.
Really? So you're out? Are you out by the still out in the by the? You got a what is that? Like electric right away? Is that still your fields out there?
No, that's Florida. That's Celtic. But we're close to them. We're a mile away from them.
Okay, so you're okay out in Pinellas County. You can play.
Correct. Yes, except for St.
good.
Petersburg. The city of St. Petersburg, the one that has the issue.
Yeah. Oh, yes. But so Pinellas County can play, huh? No restrictions.
Yep, no restrictions. We have plans in place and return to play, which
I
has started
got you.
in June.
Hey, how's the merger going? How's the merger going?
Oh, with Alex?
Yeah.
We're working on it. Him and I are supposed to talk this week. He had to get his girl back to college.
Okay. All right. Because I was talking to Alex probably about a month ago, and we thought after talking to him, I thought it was a great idea. I mean, it's about time you guys got together.
Yeah, we've been talking for a while and exchanging players for a while, so it makes sense.
Yep. Awesome. Well, good luck. Good luck with that.
All right.
Take
Thank
care.
you so much. Yep. I'll let the other gentleman take his question. And sorry I interrupted you, sir.
No worries.
Hey, I had a quick question. In the fall, we're guaranteed hopefully 4 games, and then any games that are added will be in the spring.
Yes.
Okay.
Providing
You'll see 4 dates pop up on the schedule in the winter, actually in February, March. But then will be TBDs to be determined after that if we can get them in. If we can't, we can't. If FYSA's got every weekend and you say I can't do it, then all of us will go as far as we can. We'll be as creative as humanly possible.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to know what to expect.
Yes.
And then
expect the unexpected this year.
Yeah, right. Are the schedules going to be up on the website?
Greg, are we good?
Yes, they'll be up on the website, I'd say in another week and a half or so, maybe sooner. We got to get all the information back from the clubs as far as the dates, the times, not the dates.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, guys.
But the dates will be are immutable. Just the times.
That was a good.
Les, are you scheduled 18
Yes.
teams by themselves?
Yes, I'm representing Tampa Bay, Coca called and he said he's good. I need to represent him at this meeting, okay?
He's the 19s.
Yes, he said to be his representative.
Yeah, no problem.
I already run off the groupings to him and he's good with it.
So
you got him in a pretty good. That's a pretty good team, right? You got him in a pretty.
Oh,
are you in that division?
That's the best team in the United in their age group for the last 4 years.
I got disconnected. I got one more quick question if you guys got a minute.
Yeah.
So these really aren't divisions; these are just groupings, because that's.
Well, there are groupings and somewhat divisions, but because some of the groups are mixed, then we don't.
Okay.
We don't show the division, but
we also had to try and mix the groups by open fields, so we had enough open fields in every division. So some of them we might have had to move somebody to get enough guys that have fields opening. At least half the division has to have open fields for us to play all our matches.
Okay, I was just making sure.
All the premier teams are in the first group of the U19. All premier teams.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Les, are we going to have the 18s by themselves now?
Yeah, we're going to leave the 18s by themselves.
So that should be, there's 6, right? We're good.
Yes.
No double divisions. Welcome 18s. Look, this is Paul Van Steenbergen for all the 18s out there. This has been a very tough year to do anything. A lot of uncertainty still. We decided we were gonna plow ahead, and in some way, shape, or form, we were gonna have some play. One of the things we thought the kids would get some matches in before tryouts for high school, if in fact high school happens. So we went ahead. What we did is we scheduled 4 matches for the fall in 6 weeks. So 4 matches starting the 12th of September, and you've got Columbus Day and the last weekend before the tryouts start right in there for high school are open for makeups for those 4 games. Please do not put any of those 4 games made up in the winter or spring. Make them up before the high school season starts. 2, the teams that don't have places to play, we'll find them. You'll play away from your field somewhere. You'll play you'll play away matches. Now, when we get back, and you may be the home team playing an away match at some point during this year. The home team pays the fees. So if you're going somewhere and you're the home team still scheduled as a home team, you still got to bring the money so that the refs get paid. Because they're not gonna work if they don't get paid before the match. You're gonna see on your schedule, we're bound to determine, like in this age group, we got 6 or 7. You will have 1 home and 1 away game scheduled. We have 8 scheduled dates: 4 in the fall, 4 in the winter, spring, and whatever is beyond that, TBD. We'll fit them in. So be as flexible as possible. Next, when you're going to play during the week, contact the other team. Please contact the other team for 2 reasons. 1, to make sure they're still open, right? That they still have the fields open. B, you need to know when you hit those fields what the safety protocols will be that you will have to meet. One of the things that is somewhat difficult, and we're working with it now, some of these fields, some of them may require specific signs. Can you turn that off?
Diego, can you mute your
Greg, can you mute him? All right, so
I'm on mute.
I'm trying to get to everybody.
Okay, just mute everybody.
Trying to get to everybody.
Just mute them all. We'll get them, and then we'll figure it out later. All right, so you're going to call ahead the week before. You're going to find out if those fields are open, and you're going to find out what protocol are your players going to have to undergo when they get to that field, so it's not a surprise. There shouldn't be anything crazy, but every single county and city and whatever other entity there was as a leaseor seems to have a bit of a different take on what they're going to do, right? So you need to be aware of that. So if there's any difficulties in that, you will know when you get to the field. So it'll be a smooth transition from you getting out of the cars and going to the field and going through the protocol. You want to make sure your team is prepped for that. Other than that, is there anything else you can think of, Greg?
No, that's about it. I mean, no, that's it. Let me get the roll call here real quick so we make sure we got everybody, and then I'll turn you over to Les. Okay. I'm not happy. Liverpool just lost on penalty kicks, so I'm not happy. Citrus United. We got Citrus United here? No. North Lakeland, Black.
Yes.
Okay. Lake Wales.
Citrus United's here.
Okay, Citrus United is here. What about Lake Wales? Nada. Okay. Winter Haven.
Right.
Yep. Braden River. Anybody from Braden River? Please check to see if you're muted if you're from Braden River. Manatee.
Here.
Thank you. And that's everybody. I got 2 missing. All yours, Les.
Hey, Greg. Hey,
Yes.
Greg. This is Larry, Largo United. Can we put them back in? I know we pulled them because of the non-scheduling issue, but now that you guys are scheduling and rescheduling, can we re-enter the 03s?
You want them in the 18s, Larry?
Yes, 03 18s.
Okay, yeah.
You have an application?
We entered originally until there was no rescheduling, and so we had to pull because of that. But now that you guys have come to where we can work it, we'd like to play.
Okay.
See, our issue was the reason why we brought Paul. The reason why I had brought up the multiple league thing is we have 21 players, so we're trying to get into more leagues so we can get games to everybody.
Hey, just try and do this though, Larry, with that rescheduling. Try and get those any way you can. Get those the first 4 matches in before the hypothetical start of the high school season. That's all we ask.
Right.
Putting them into the spring is going to really be difficult.
Yeah, you got 2
But
dates.
we got until October 17th, right? That weekend to get them all in.
There's 2 weekends plus Sundays. So yes.
And we can do and Sundays. Okay, yeah, we can work that.
You can get the other guy to agree to, Larry.
Okay, great. So you can count us in.
Larry, you'll have to.
Yes.
Sorry.
Whose dog is that?
All right, Greg, what's your roll call?
That's mine. I'm sorry.
What is-
I was just going to say, Larry, please be sure to re-enter your application.
Okay, we will.
What age group is that?
18s.
18s, 03s.
Is that Largo, Larry?
Yes, Largo United.
So they're coming into the 18?
We're in the 18s, yes.
Okay, all right. Because we're removing Lake Wales from the 18, so we'll add Largo.
Oh, we are
Okay.
removing Lake Wales?
Yes, I just get off the phone with Lake Wales.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right,
how
let
long?
me-
Hey guys, how long do we have to make this decision? Because with us being Citrus United all the way up north, and everybody being so far away, and I only have 11 kids anyways, my parents might not be willing to travel that far every weekend because I don't think we can still play games up here.
I would advise you to drop right now, and if you get some, because inevitably it's going to be just a horrible. You start to get into the season with 11 players,
Yeah.
and having a drive like that, you get any of them hurt, any of them anything, you're going to have a hard time, and then you're going to be fined. It's just a mess. If
Yeah,
it was me, now I want the kids to play. If you can get them down to Hernando or somewhere else to help them out, good. But right, Les, I mean, I would tell them, don't take any chances if you're not sure, like you're not. Best thing to do is just take a bye.
Can you let us know in a couple of days?
No, I can let you know by this afternoon for sure.
Oh, that's great. Yeah,
I'll get off.
We have to try and get you a field to play where you don't have to go too far.
Yeah, I'll get off and I'll text all my parents and I'll let you guys know here shortly.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Get Dave in on it too, because I know he's got a field in Brooksville, and you can get a hold of Phil over at First Hernando.
Yeah.
I mean, they're right by the veterans there. And
Phil is on the call, so you can talk to him.
He's talking about going to the other fields. He's not talking about his home fields. He's talking about having to travel to all these other ones.
Yeah, I'm talking about having to travel to Manatee, to Braden River.
Hernando's not going to help.
I mean, there's nothing closer. If Largo's joining, Largo's going to be the closest at an hour and a half run-ups, probably.
Right. He's talking about getting to a weight
okay. All right.
Well, I mean, if they allow you to play there, then maybe some of us will travel to there to play you, if you know.
Well, they will, but he's talking about having to you're saying you'll go somewhere. I wouldn't bank on that for everybody, though.
Right. Yeah.
I'd be very clear-eyed about it and not to discourage you.
Well,
but
Mike,
invariably, you get in the middle of the season, this is the best you feel about it. The second you get a broken ankle and a popped knee and everything else, now you're playing with now you're showing up at the fields with 8 kids. Now they're saying, we don't want to play, the parents, you're going to lose them fast if you're not well suited to the play.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to get off and I'll text my parents. I'll let you guys know shortly.
Mike, if you want to give me a call also, maybe we can work something out where you guys can play somehow.
Yeah, are you not doing an 03 team? I see 02, 03 on there for you guys. What are you doing?
Yeah, but we got like 23 kids.
Oh, geez. All right. Okay.
We might be able to work something out where those guys can play and you bring them or something, but just give me a call if you can.
Yeah, you got it. Thanks, Phil.
Bye, buddy.
All right, guys.
Phil, you're not in that age group, though, are you?
No,
But I'm saying I might be able to work it,
Yeah, well, don't forget, kids that age, they can play 17, 18, or 19. If you can grab some of those kids just to get them to play, it'd be great, wouldn't it?
I feel, like I said, I've got 23 kids. If I jump his 2 together, maybe we'll just put another team in that age group and, in this age group.
Yeah. And 18s or 19s, though?
It doesn't really matter, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Well, no, and the good thing is, Phil, you can club pass them back and forth.
Yeah.
If you put another team in there.
I'll let Mike call
Excuse me, Greg.
Out and get back with you guys.
Pardon me. I hate this.
It's easy enough to add a team, right?
Yeah, Larry, go ahead.
We'll figure it out for you, Phil. We'll get it in there.
For the kids.
Just let us know. Try and do it within reasonable amount of time.
Okay, bud.
Hey, let's
guys, real quick though. Hey, real quick, while you guys are talking about club pass, FYSA is not doing club passes this year.
When
You
did that
guys need
happen?
to rethink that rule. Well, we tried it. There's no link there anymore. Greg, you might want to check. We requested confirmation from the state and hadn't heard back yet, but the club pass tab for the registrar is not there anymore. And I know last year they took it away briefly because evidently Florida wasn't supposed to use them, but then they had to put it back because they couldn't do that during the middle of the season. But right now, that tab is not there anymore for the registrars to use as a club pass.
Well,
Hey, Les, when you get a minute, I need to talk to you about the North Lakeland United Black team. You have them listed. Sorry, go ahead and finish, and then I'll ask my question to Les.
Go ahead.
Les, this is Victor from North Lakeland. You have the United Black team as it's an O2 team, but I think you got them listed
as a
as
U19 team?
Yes, it's an O2. See where it says O2B Black, but you have them with the O3s.
Well, it says that's the way it came in on the registration.
I'm sorry, I don't do the registration. Jody does that for us, so I really don't know what happened there. But I'm just telling you, they have O2 players on that team.
All right. So then we might have to restructure all of this stuff then.
Hey guys, I got something to add also. This is Dan at the Rangers. Lutz. One of my, you guys have two of our teams in the U19, one in Group 1 and one in Group 2. The one in Group 2 is actually a 03, so we can probably move them to
So
the 18.
we'll move into the 18s.
Yeah.
We'll get there, Dan. We'll get there.
Okay.
Which one
All
is
right.
that? Which
Hi,
team is
guys. Number 93. FC
Hi, guys.
Newcastle.
it? What
Hi,
are they
guys.
called?
Yep, Newcastle, yep.
That's a 03 team?
Yes. We thought at first it was going to be blended, but it's not. Only the I think the Tampa Rangers one that you have in Group 1 is blended.
All right. So we swap you with North Lakeland.
Hi, Les. This is Eddie O from West Florida Flames, 0203 boys. Sorry, I just joined in. I was having difficulty.
Eddie.
I'm not sure. Hi, guys. I'm not sure what the alignment is. I don't have access because I'm driving right now. But
What's your name again? You're which team?
Eddie O, West Florida Flames, 0203 boys.
I don't see it.
What did you register for?
The U19 boys.
Hey, Les, this is what we talked about yesterday.
West Florida Flames.
Yeah. Right now, I have about 8 players registered, and I was going to borrow some players from U17 boys team to fill up that roster every week.
So yeah, Eddie, I did talk. Yeah, you're a U19 team.
Yeah.
I won't do that, Eddie.
Like I told you, the only group that you'll fit into is that second group, which include North Lakeland, Minnesota, St. Pete Raiders, Venice, Florida Coast, and
They
Northport.
doing it there, they Bedlam.
And Northport.
Okay. Would the group alignment be on the website at some point? Because I'm driving, so I don't have access to. I can't drive and check out the website yet.
When Sherry, when will you post the group alignment? Do you know, Sherry?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
When will you post the group alignment? Just the alignment, not the schedule.
Hopefully by Monday.
All right, so Eddie, what we'll do is we'll post the group alignment on Monday when it gets posted. You look at it, and if you want to come in, we'll add you, depending on where you want to come in, okay?
All right, appreciate it.
Okay.
It'll be in Got Soccer. I don't know. I think you all can see it in Got Soccer, but I'll see if there's a way to post it on the website as well.
Thank you.
Okay, Les, the 18s are good. They're done.
Hold on 1 second. Ron, I'll call you back, okay? That was Lake Wales on the phone. I gotta call them back. Guys, let's go over the 18. So tentatively, we have Citrus, Winter Raven, Braden River, Manatee, Largo, and Tampa, Newcastle. Tampa, you're good. That's where you want to be, right, Tampa?
Yeah, that works. Thank you.
And Larry, you're good there too, right, Larry?
Yes, we're good.
Okay, so
that only is Largo in that group, so that gives you 6.
Yeah, so we're good.
That's good. I'll give it.
Wait a minute. No, it's going to give you more. Hold on, Les. I'm taking.
We're taking out Lake Wales.
Okay, wait a minute.
What about North Lakeland?
I don't.
And
What about
North Lakeland? Sorry, and North Lakeland.
And North Lakeland, both?
Yes.
And probably Citrus.
Well, we're going to leave Citrus until we confirm.
Right, but I'm saying that you're probably 80% likely with 11 kids that Citrus team is not fit to play for the entire season. You're just going to have a bunch of missed games.
And and Lake Wales is still if he was just calling, but I tell him I got to call him back. So we might re-add Lake Wales, but right now it's a no.
Yeah, if it gets thin enough, Les, you can switch them into the 19. Same difference, right?
Right.
you could mash them somehow into the 19s and just
We
redo it.
have what, 6 teams now? So we have 5 teams. They play 2 games each. They each other twice. That's 8 games.
6 works.
Yep. All right. So,
For this year too, 10 matches is probably what you're really going to end up with, right?
Right.
Okay, so, all right, Les, you got the group there now in the 18s. That looks good.
18
Oh
is
yeah,
good.
so
Yes.
Citrus is out. North Lakeland's out. Lake
Well-
Wales is out.
Citrus isn't out yet until Phil and Mike talk.
Okay, but we're assuming they will be.
So that we're good for right now, Greg.
5, right? You got Larry and Newcastle.
I got Newcastle in there, yeah. They're already
Yeah,
in
we're
there.
good. We're
So
good
that's
right
only
now.
5, not 6. If Citrus drops, that's only 5. Am I correct in assuming that?
And we're
Yes.
still talking to Lake Wales, so we're going to leave it until we know more.
Okay.
Okay.
I would say if you get under 5, if you get 5 or under, Les, you look to mash them together. You got plenty of flexibility with those 19s. You got a lot of teams with both of them.
Okay.
They're the same age, basically, the kids, for Christ's sake.
Okay.
Well, some of these teams don't want to play in the 19 because they have 04 players and younger players on their team. So
Oh, I get you. I see. They're dragging some 15-year-olds.
yes.
Yeah, probably.
Well, so the 19s maybe too. But, remind them in high school, if they're going to play high school, those kids all play against each other. A 15-year-old could play against 18s, right? 18-year-olds under 19s. That's not that unusual. I think the FYSA will give you 3 years, do they not, Greg?
Yep. Yes, they do.
But
So
you're
we're
saying
good.
they
Okay,
have
so
some
the 18s right now are good. Okay.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Well, yeah, with Citrus. But Citrus is no good. Hey, Greg, you know that.
I know, you got to ask Phil that.
Well, let's move on to the 19s, guys.
Throw a Hernando team in there, you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. If he throws another Hernando team in there
There'll
and
be a
Citrus and
19,
him,
They
and
won't be an 18. Greg, there'll be a 19.
he's got plenty of 18s on that team.
Oh, okay. So we can make an 18 and 19, he thinks. That'd
Right.
be good.
All right.
Right.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, you
Nice.
guys can figure that out.
Everybody good with 18s? We'll come back to that if we need to later, but let's
good.
go to 19s, guys.
All right.
Yeah, we're good.
We got all the 19s. We're ready to go, right?
Yes.
All right.
So we have in that, there's the first group.
How you doing, 19s? Do you want me to go through that stuff again, Greg? Should I? The new people.
I'm looking
show
to
up?
see. Wait, let me see who's on here. I don't think you have to.
Well, they were all on the call in the beginning.
Oh, good. But hey, Les, you know the same thing. We just tell. Check with the teams you're playing against. Give us some flexibility. Make the 4 games in the spring, and that's all I have to say.
Okay.
Hey, Les, which group are you? This is from North Lakeland.
Okay, I'm going to go through. Let me go through the 19s on a roll call so we know we got everybody here. Represented. All right, 19s.
Arsenal won.
Here we go. Northport.
Oh.
Hey, folks, whoever, can you please all mute your microphones, please? I'll never get a roll call in with everybody talking.
I'm
Thank
going. I'm going to mute right now.
Thank you. Okay. Northport, are you there? It's not. San Carlos, I know, is there. I can see San Carlos. FC Tampa, West Chase.
Here.
That you, Dan?
No, it's Matt.
Matt, okay.
Yeah.
FC Tampa Hawks.
Here.
Okay. FC Tampa Rangers. That's you, Dan. Okay, you got the Rangers.
Yep.
Okay. Phil's here from First Hernando. Brian, you're there from the Spirit. PCU. Who's on from PCU?
I'm here.
Israel. Okay, cool. Plant City. Dave, are you there?
No, it's George.
George. Okay, thank you. Also, Minnesota. Minnesota, are you there? Nope. St. Pete Raiders.
Yeah, Ethan Goddard and Wes Rush are here from St. Pete Raiders.
Thank you. Venice.
Here.
Stelzer. Stelzer.
Here.
Curtis Stelzer.
What's going on, buddy?
How you been?
Traveling the world, back on the Florida side.
I guess. Man, I haven't seen you in years. Okay, Florida Coast Football Strikers.
Here.
Thank you. Okay, FC Camp Newcastle, is that the one we moved out?
No.
That's the one you moved, yeah, Greg.
That's the one we moved out?
Yeah, that's the
moved that
second
out?
team on a move.
Yeah, we moved that out and up, right?
Yes, into the 18s.
Okay, into
Correct.
the 18s. All right, gotcha. I'm crossing that out. And Northport, is Northport here?
They haven't been here all morning.
I know, I've been on and off with their DOC. Okay, Northport's not here. All righty, I will turn you over to Les. Have at it, Les.
All right, guys, these are the groupings. Group 1, Group 2. The top group is the primarily premier the upper group, and the second group is the lower group. Everyone was matched according to their performance last year and what they also asked for to play. And I believe everybody in the top group asked to play premier. So that's the group. So any questions, let me know. Look at it, and then any questions, we'll be glad to answer them.
Hey, Les,
Ethan Goddard here from St. Pete Raiders. If Northport Group 2 drops out, since you can't get a hold of them, what's going to happen to Group 2?
Well, I don't know that they're not dropping out. So if until we know that, which I doubt they'll be dropping out, because they did send a communication yesterday because to move one of their teams around. So I don't believe they'll be dropping out.
Okay, thanks, Les.
Hey, Les, this is Victor from North Lakeland.
Yes.
I'm sorry, did you say the top group was Premier?
All Premier, yes.
The group 1 is Premier and group 2. So our North Lakeland 02 team that we took out of the top, there would be a Division 2 team.
Well, they're in the right group. They're in the right group.
Good luck. That's what we did last year.
Are you following me, Victor?
Yeah, I'm trying to look. I don't see them.
They're in. Greg, did you add them to that bottom group? They're supposed to be in group 2, Greg.
Oh, okay, he hasn't added them yet.
In group 2, which club am I adding?
Remember, we are moving North Lakeland from the 18s to the 19s, group 2.
Okay, hold on. There's the 18s.
Well, they were on the schedule before, and
They're not there now. Okay, they're not on the 18s. Okay,
we
they're
need to
not.
add them to the 19s.
Group 2, correct?
Yes.
Okay, we got North Lakeland there. Okay, that's what are they? 2000? Is that a mix?
They're
is that a mix?
2002, yeah.
It is a 2002 team.
Yep.
Okay.
That'll be perfect. Thank you, Les.
All right, you're welcome.
Thanks, Greg.
Thank you. No worries. Thank you.
Any other? Any other?
Sherry, do you have North? Well, you got North Lakeland. Do they have to redo their application?
No, I just have to change the group that they're in.
Okay. All right.
I think I already did it while you were talking.
All right. Thank you.
Mhm.
So West Florida Flames will have to wait till Monday and see the group listing and before you guys decide to add us.
Oh, no, we can add you. Sherry, you have an application for West Florida Flames?
Yeah.
What division are you? That's Eddie we're talking about.
Yes,
right.
Sir.
I'm sorry, Eddie. Yeah, well, you can't see the alignment. So on Monday, then once you decide, we'll add you to a group you want to be in.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, he wants to be in the Uber group.
We just want to play. That's it.
All right, so by Monday, we'll make that decision, okay?
All right, appreciate it.
And then you would have to enter the application.
I
if you
believe we
haven't
sub-
already.
I think we submitted one already because I did get an email saying that you guys received the application.
Okay, okay, that's fine. I'm not sure.
All right, I'm just gonna put you here as a placeholder.
Cool, thank you.
Any other questions from anyone? Everybody good with their group? Any questions? Your game reports will be mailed to your club for distribution. Okay.
And just to confirm, yes, I did get the application for West Florida.
Awesome.
Mhm.
All right. Well, if there's no other questions, guys, we're adjourned. Good luck for the season. And Eddie, I'll talk to you on Monday.
Thank you.
Thanks, fellas.
All right. Thank you all for showing up. And hopefully we have a great season and COVID disappear and we can move forward.
Yeah. Yep. Curtis owes us some beers.
Do you guys beers? Hold on a second. Well, being the newbie for like the third time, hey man, we went Bradenton, Bakersfield, Vegas, and back in 2.5 years. Craziness.
Wow.
Crazy. Yeah. But good to be back. Good to be down here, and we're building a house, so hopefully we're here a while.
Awesome. Good to hear.
Yeah.
We'll have to, once this is all over, we'll have to get together. You golf?
Oh yeah, I played. You know what? We were at the tournament in Naples this weekend. Left Sunday afternoon. I played Pinehurst in a tournament on Tuesday.
Really?
So I did. Drove up, drove back, and got back in time for practices on Thursday. So
you can you got like you're like what, a 5 handicap?
No, I shoot. If I could putt, I could probably play 5, but I can't putt. It's just like on the field. It was all power. I have no touch. Same as usual. Nothing changes by the sport. So, but it was, I'm telling you, that course was so nice. And, you know, I worked at the Ritz for 7 years and I got to play the Ritz in Sarasota. Is gorgeous, but Pinehurst takes the cake. It's not even close.
Oh, I'm sure. Where you building the home now?
We're down in Inglewood, Rotunda area. So
Inglewood.
I'm coaching up in Venice. I'll be at the high school with Dave, and
all right.
it's good.
Well,
yeah.
I just moved into a country club, so.
Oh, rub it in.
I'm on the back. I'm right on the 13th tee box.
Well, and I'm so mad that I forgot when I was down in Naples. You know, my life's so crazy as it is that I forgot to get a hold of Henley because I know he's down there. So
Right.
I'd like to see Gary too. But it's good to be back. I
got a couple guys here that just that are here part time. They're here 6 months and they're in England in 6 months.
Oh, there you go.
And they love the place. So I'll let you know next time we hook up.
Yeah.
And you remember Alan Smith from back in the day?
Yes.
Played at United and Leeds.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that's
Good player.
That's one of the guys.
I feel like I played kind of like him. Mean, didn't matter. Just
Yeah.
trying to score, do your job, and he's a good player.
But you've never kissed everybody on the team.
No, I didn't do that. Well, I got to play with Neil Ryan and in Wichita for 2 years, and Neil's now the U18 coach with me and you, and he
Right.
just had a baby, and he's as good a guy as you'll get. So he's having a blast over there. I mean, his dad was a longtime youth coach with me and you.
Awesome.
So are you in Tampa?
Yeah. Well, Land O'Lakes, just north.
Oh, that's not far. No
Just north,
problem.
yeah,
If I'm
not that
driving to
far.
Pinehurst, I'll drive up to Tampa. It doesn't bother me.
Oh, okay. There you go. Just let me
There
know.
you go.
Let
Cool.
me know.
Hey, Greg, good talking to you again, man.
Great catching up. Thank you.
Great being back. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Good. Okay, Phil. What do you think? What do you think about putting something in there?
that team, that'll be on that guy really. On Mike. If he contacts me, then I'll get with my guys and we'll see what we can put together for them to make sure that they're playing at least. Like I said, I've got like 23 kids, so I already have too many to play on a game day. So if they can bring, I don't know, however many, then maybe we can put a true U18 team in, or even another U19, just so that they're playing at least,
All right. Okay.
It's up to him. If he contacts me, we'll get it done as soon as we can. If he doesn't, then we'll just assume that they're not playing.
Okay. Cool. I just thinking if you had that many, I mean, hell, you can lose 6 players, sort of. And you can also, and I'm trying to get a hold of Dara. I didn't know about the club pass thing, so I'm trying to find out from him. I'll know today.
I don't know if that's true, honestly.
I don't think it's
It might
true.
not be on Hot Soccer, but they can't stop you club passing. So
Well, that's the thing. I mean, if if you're playing for the same team or the same club, what the hell's the difference? What's the
I
difference?
think maybe they're thinking with COVID, spreading it between teams or whatever, but they're used to training at the same club, I guess.
By the time we get into this and halfway through or whatever, I mean, who knows? What's the scoop?
All right, buddy.
All right, you take care.
All right, take care, guys.
Be good. Okay, Les, good job, man.
Thank you. This is
Hey,
how we
Greg.
should do it. This is how we should do it all the time.
Yes, I agree.
It moves faster this way.
Well, no, absolutely right. Although, like I said, Paul's going to have to drive around and deliver lunch.
All right.
So Greg, will you send me that revised spreadsheet once it's
I'll show you I'll give you what I got, but Les is going to send us both his sheet.
I'm going to send you right now.
Okay,
He's gonna
perfect.
send it. Yeah, don't take mine. Don't take mine as gospel.
Can you also throw on there, I tried to get what you were saying as much as I could, the number of games I should be scheduling for
Well,
each group?
I mean, it's going to be impossible to do 16 games. Even 14 is a stretch. But you can try and put them out there and put placeholders.
We should do at least 10.
But I would think, at least 10.
No more than 10.
I would think no more than 10 because there's just so much crap going to fall downhill in the springtime. We don't want to, I know you don't, we don't want to be chasing everybody around for forfeit fees and reschedules and all that garbage because we don't know what's going to happen. That makes sense? Maybe, maybe not.
I mean, I'll do whatever you guys tell me. I just want to make sure I got it right.
I would say do 10 for now.
I don't remember what group that was, but I'll look back at my notes.
Okay.
I'm sending you the spreadsheet now, Sherry and Greg. I'm sending it to both of you.
Okay, and